Hello, everyone. We are the Lamest Defenders. My name is Claude.
And I'm Clinton.
And today, I guess it was Crystal Dynamics' kind of faux E3 live stream of their new game, Marvel's Avengers. So they were just showing new stuff. Well, not a whole lot new, but just more details that they've kind of skated around before previously.
Yeah, it's been kind of light on this game so far. They had that one E3 trailer last year.
Right.
Pretty much nothing since.
Yeah.
So
and let's be honest, I know the Marvel's Avengers subreddit, a bunch of a-holes. You can't critique the game at all. I still have a chip on my shoulder with that. But that game, the game when they first announced it, it looked like crap. I mean, no doubt about it.
It didn't look too well, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they went underground a little bit to
Yeah.
kind of polish it up. Which, I mean, to be fair, the game had another year of development and it looks a lot better.
And they've pushed it back at least twice already.
So it's coming out this September. And before we get started, I want to apologize with the video quality of the actual gameplay that they showed because this was captured via their live stream. So, without any further ado, so the first thing they really wanted to focus on was giving us more details about the story and some of the villains. So, they've talked previously about AIM, and we didn't really get confirmation about who was really leading AIM at this time. And it looks like we're having MODOK, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's one we've never really seen
Yeah.
before. I mean, apart from Ultimate Alliance 3, which was still kind of nice. But he looks great already. And I can't wait to see an actual boss where he hopefully takes up a sizable portion of the screen.
Right.
So
It kind of worries me too because MODOK, it's comical in the video games and the comics. This one they're kind of just like going full on, like it seems like a scary movie, like making him real, I guess, intimidating and threatening. But it's MODOK.
Yeah, no, it's just a giant head with tiny arms.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know how. I mean, yeah, they're trying to go Nolan with this.
Yeah, it's like, okay, all right.
Interesting choice. Okay.
So again, with the story, we don't want to get too much into because really they haven't revealed a whole lot. I mean, you can watch the previous trailers. Basically, some mishaps happening with the Helicarrier, and it looks like Captain America is, I'm doing air quote right now, but dead. But we know he's a playable character, at least for the Warzone missions. But in this, I guess, live stream, they focus more on Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel.
It looks like she's going to be kind of like the everyman, where she's just going to be our conduit into this world. So that's kind of cool. I like that they're using an Inhuman, and we really don't have a lot of experience with her anyway. So apart from Ultimate Alliance 3, again, but it was
a Disney Plus show eventually.
Yeah, eventually down the road. But yeah, it's kind of cool just to see a different side of the Marvel Universe. So.
Yeah, definitely. And it's kind of cool, too, in the trailer they have a Captain Marvel poster. Yeah. So we'll see if she ever becomes playable.
Oh, for sure.
OP.
Yeah.
But going on with the live stream, they really wanted to focus more on, I guess, actual gameplay. I mean, for this part, they went with a Thor hero mission, where it looks like he's on a helicarrier along with the other Avengers, and they're trying to stop it from basically crashing into New York City.
Yeah.
So it showed more gameplay of him, which we've seen before. He looks really powerful. Obviously, he's Thor. And I will say the character model, they've changed it up so he doesn't look like a Viking princess anymore. So he actually looked kind of, cool.
Frozen 3. Yeah.
Yeah, and the costume that they used, or I guess the skin, was the Donald Blake, which, if you don't know in the comics, that really has a lot to do with Thor, with his alter ego when he gets sent to Earth.
It kind of cheesy, though. Like,
it is.
It literally just says, my name is D. Blake.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
all right.
You're really stretching the creative juices on that.
Making it look like he just came back from the mall, shopping in Affliction with some angel wings.
Oh my gosh, that shirt,
Right, but I mean, his moves look really cool, and looks like the guy who designed, I guess, the axe mechanics from the God of War game, the excellent God of War game for the PS4. The soft reboot where he throws it and then it comes back to him. It looked just like Mjölnir, and now this guy is doing the Thor portion of the Marvel's Avengers game, and it's just like they had to specifically try to get him to do this.
That was good. I mean, that was excellent hire on their part.
Oh, definitely.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Like that looks amazing. So,
and his moves, Thor has a lot of utility, it looks like. The flying portion's kind of, I'll be honest, look awful.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, I wonder if it's the hammer is just leading and he's just trying to steer it like a boat, so it wouldn't be very like if they're going that direction with it. That's interesting. Like, that's kind of cool.
We'll see. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot better actually playing the game
Yeah.
than it is watching it, because whenever he's flying around on the helicarrier, honestly, it reminded me of the first MCU games. So this is back in 2008 for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and I believe they were published by Sega. So you had Iron Man, Captain America, and there was a Thor game, and they weren't great games. They were just serviceable, and that's what this entire portion kind of reminded me of when he was flying around. But, I mean, obviously, it's going to be better than that because there's a lot of money going into this.
Oh, yeah. Square Enix is behind it, too. And just them with the Tomb Raider games. Like, I'm willing to give this game a shot.
Yeah. Crystal Dynamics is a great dev. So, some of his moves really, I mean, he's a melee, but also has energy attacks. I mean, obviously, he's the god of thunder, so lots of lightning, electricity going around. Yeah. And one really interesting thing that they had in this game with Thor was it looks like he's able to buff characters, giving them, I guess, invincibility for a short time.
Short-term, invincibility, which I thought was interesting because when we first saw it, the first part of the trailer, I thought he was just attacking Hulk, basically, to get him to make him mad or attack more, but it's basically invulnerability. So I was like, that's cool too.
Right. I'm glad you can't attack your teammates because the locking on system, I mean, it would just be a mess. But going on later, they focused on gear and, I guess, costumes. So let's just go into gear. They have different gear in the game. It doesn't affect really your appearance, but they have different stats and different. It's just like Destiny. You know, you have energy, solar weapons, kinetic, and stuff. And then for this game, it looks like it was plasma weapons, gamma weapons, and also. Was it pin particles or something?
Yeah, PIM oscillator.
Yeah, so to shrink people, which is kind of comical.
That was actually really neat. Like, Iron Man shrinks this giant robot down to like just something above his knee, which was really cool. I enjoyed that a lot.
I'm curious to see how they balance that because obviously you can't use those weapons on a boss. What would that do? Shrink MODOK down, the final boss? So
boy, if they actually could, that'd be really cool.
I doubt
like
it.
For maybe just the duration is cut way down, but that would be kind of neat.
And the gamma weapons, it looks like they are kind of like your poison attribute for most games, where it's doing a tick of damage too. Yeah. So which is kind of cool.
And they made a point to say it changes the color. Like for Iron Man's beams, it turned them green instead of their iconic red.
Or maybe if it was a plasma thing, it'd be yellow or orange or something like that.
Yeah.
Moving on, so we have costumes and emotes, title cards that you'll see in Destiny or maybe Call of Duty or something like that. So, do you have any worries about this?
Oh, many. They said some of the costumes, I think they said most of the costumes are free, but some of them are going to cost.
Right.
So you know some of them are going to be the cooler ones that everybody's going to want. And the emotes and the nameplates and all that good stuff. It's just like the Eververse in Destiny 2.
And I'm sorry, if you're paying real money for emotes, you were part of the problem with this industry. It's just, no.
If they can be earned, like you just grind through the game, that's one thing, that's fine.
Yeah.
But if like you actually have to pay for them, there's no way to grind for them, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's kind of like Rocket League where the coolest things, like you have to either play for years or like, hey, how about you drop $20 for this?
Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, some of the costumes, they look really cool. I really want them to be more MCU focused because the character design, like the way they look, I've always had a problem with it. I mean, they look fugly in this game. So, I guess really to close us off is they started talking about, I guess, future announcements because the game comes out September 4th. So that's right around the corner, and there's still a lot that they plan on talking about. One of which is a new hero that they're going to be talking. I guess it's post-launch is that hero is when it comes out. So I thought maybe we can speculate on what that character is. We already know Captain America is playable in the game. Yeah. So if you're looking at the entire Avengers roster, I would say probably Hawkeye would be it.
That sounds like the most logical choice to me. I couldn't even.
Logical never happened.
I mean, it would be amazing if it were Vision.
Vision
but
would
that
be cool.
would be. I don't think that's happening yet. So that's going to have to be like after you rebuild the helicarrier and all that stuff later. So.
I don't know. I think if they're looking at, I guess, the history of the Avengers and stuff like that, and there's only one. Well, I guess there's two playable female characters. Maybe they could just add a Wasp if they can do it.
Yeah, that would be cool. Wasp would be great, but I feel like that's probably going to be down the road. Yeah. Maybe. Well, I don't know. They already have the PIM oscillator. Maybe they'll just put her at launch. That'd be great.
Right. And then also, I guess, just so that new hero is going to be free. The missions are free, and then I guess the regions where the entire map is going to be free. So they're going to be making all their money from skins. But
okay.
I mean, all in all, I think this game looks a lot better than the last time we saw it. It's running a little bit better. I mean, that's what a year of extra development time and delays are going to do for the game. But at the end of the day, I'm still a little bit worried that Destiny, it's just a Destiny clone through and through. That's what it looks like. Instead of shooting, it's a third-person action game. And then with the flying around and stuff, I worry it could be Anthem, which was awful.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the characters, thankfully not a lot of the characters fly, so I think that won't be too much of a hindrance, but I don't know. It's we'll have to see. I don't think this game's really going to be measurable until probably 6 to 8 months after it's released, and it actually has some more content, free content. Yeah. That's going to be the big...
Or even when we get hands-on with the beta.
Yeah,
that'd be...
That too.
Yeah. So I think, I personally think it's going to be a good game. It's just... watching it right now, I'm like, it's whatever.
I know. I'm actually more hyped for it now. It looks really cool now. I'm actually like, this could be kind of fun.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we started at ground zero because we thought this game looked like utter garbage.
Well, it's been 2 to 3 years now. So I mean, when we're just now getting info about it, so I think that's warranted, honestly.
Well, that's it for this video. So if you guys haven't watched it already, we are doing, for whatever reason, we're reviewing every single Marvel movie for the MCU. So we just got done with Doctor Strange. There's some skits in that. So if you aren't familiar with our channel, please go ahead and hit like and subscribe. And we have more Marvel goodness coming your guys' way.
Thanks so much. Appreciate you.
Stay lame.